How are you all? I'm Tokage, Lizard. I am a Japanese living in Japan, and I like to travel abroad and talk with people from overseas through the internet. Through these experiences, I have become aware of the peculiarities of Japanese society. While the corona disaster is under control and people are coming and going, problems are still occurring due to differences in culture and customs. These problems are frequent. Even though there is no malice toward each other, we feel sorry for all of you who have taken the trouble to visit our island nation. Recently, however, foreigners living in Japan have been sending us information about the peculiarities of Japanese culture and things to watch out for when you come to Japan. And surprisingly, they are very accurate. For this reason, these videos are often discussed on Japanese message boards. All Japanese are grateful for those actions. So, in this issue, I would like to talk about manners for a comfortable stay in Japan from a Japanese point of view. I will leave it to other famous YouTubers to show you the charms of Japan. Let's begin. The screen does not change much, so please watch it while relaxing before going to bed. The following 5 topics are relevant to foreign visitors to Japan for the first time. In particular, we will focus on manners unique to Japan and behaviors that may inadvertently offend locals. 1. Quietness and respect for personal space. Japan is known for being quiet and unassuming. Respect this cultural aspect by avoiding loud noises and not intruding on personal space, especially in public places. For example, in elevators, Japanese generally stand at a distance from each other and do not make direct eye contact. Direct and prolonged eye contact is considered rude. 2. Correct table manners. Japan is famous for its table manners, which are deeply rooted in tradition. Tea is nice to see foreigners using chopsticks correctly, but there is no need to overdo it. However, there are some taboos, such as sticking chopsticks in rice, chew noisily, or eating soup from a wooden bowl with a spoon. As a trivia, chopsticks standing straight up in rice is used in Japanese funerals. Therefore, it is considered inappropriate to do so in everyday life. 3. Avoid unnecessary noise. Japan is a country where noise is considered a major nuisance. Avoid making unnecessary noise, especially in public places, and be careful about the volume of your voice. By doing so, you will blend in with the local culture and avoid disturbing others. In addition, basically, you should avoid making phone calls indoors. If you want to answer the phone in a cafe, you will often have to step outside the store. There have been incidents of people pretending to answer the phone and eating away because of this etiquette. These noise problems are not only a problem for foreigners, they can also be a problem for Japanese people if they are not observed. Beautiful and considerate behavior is the essence of the Japanese people, and any person who can behave in such a manner will be accepted in our society. 4. Respect for tradition and culture. Japan is a country with a rich cultural heritage. They are also proud of their culture, just like other countries, although they do not show it off as strongly as other countries. Basically, the correct behavior is often to blend in with the many people around you. Be considerate of customs and traditions and respect this. For example, avoid revealing clothing at temples and shrines, and be respectful of dress codes in certain areas. This does not mean that we should not have individuality, but it may be because we are a society that uses different personalities at different times. 5. Understand Japanese etiquette. Japan is a country that respects etiquette. This may be the reason why Japanese are often described as tolerant. The recipient of a gift or hospitality should politely decline once or twice before accepting. This may be a difficult behavior to understand, but it is the same even when receiving something that is a great pleasure and that one really wants. For example, when a guest is treated to a meal by the host, the guest should also take out his/her wallet at least once. Even if both parties know that the host will ultimately pay, it is considered polite to act as if you are willing to pay. These topics may come as a surprise to foreign travelers visiting Japan for the first time. However, they are unique cultural practices that can make a big difference in the travel experience. We believe that by being aware of these etiquettes and manners, travelers can show respect for the local culture and avoid inadvertently offending locals. Some of you may be wondering, do all Japanese people observe all of these? Ideally, every Japanese person should be able to observe these manners without someone's attention or instruction. However, there are certainly many Japanese who do not observe these manners. As I mentioned earlier, if you are not able to observe these manners, you are sure to be accused. Even if you are Japanese, I will talk about why good manners in Japan are so different from those in other countries in another video. How was it? This is the first time I have made a video in English. Since I created it with the help of translators, I think some parts may have been difficult to understand. I apologize for that. If you have any questions about the details or any questions about how to behave in this case, please let me know. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will answer anything, as long as it is not an attack on the community. The concept of the videos on my channel is to help you relax and update your thinking before you go to bed. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and wait for other videos. See you next time. Sayonara.